Hey guys, so today I'm filming my May wrap-up. So, I had a fairly good reading month. I completed one book, read one book in full, and started another book, and then I read one short story and one of Grimm's fairy tales. So, I guess I'll just get right into that. The book I finished this month was A Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. This book was absolutely amazing. I'm sure all of you know what it's about, but it's about a fantasy world wherein there are 7 royal kingdoms or families and realms, whatever, and they're all just kind of fighting for the Iron Throne. This book is spectacular. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It took me about 2.5 months to read because it is a hell of a long book. It's around 800 pages, I believe, but the other books are all longer in the series. But I'm very glad to finish this, and I hope to read the rest of the series very, very soon. Somewhere during the month I read one of the stories out of Fairy Tales and Nightmares by Melissa Marr, and I read The Art of Waiting by Melissa Marr, which is in this book. It was like the shortest one, and I just kind of wanted to get a feel for her writing style and stuff because, as I said when I hauled this book, I had no idea what it was about. I didn't know it was a collection of short stories, so I just wanted to read some and just see what they're all about. It was interesting. It was basically about a girl who wanted to run away with this mysterious guy and get out of her little small town, but her father didn't want her to. It was about like 10 pages, and it was interesting. I probably could have gone my whole life without reading it, but it was cute and fun, and it probably had a greater meaning or something, but I just didn't catch on to. But it was okay. The book I read in full this month was The Archive by Victoria Schwab. And this book was really, 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 really good. I enjoyed it a lot. I ended up giving it 4 out of 5 stars, I believe. It's a very, very unique premise. I loved the romance in it, and the guy, cannot think of his name right now. Hold on. I cannot think of his name, but I loved the guy in this book. He was super cute and attractive, and this book is super good. The one complaint I have about it is the typos in this book were like insanely crazy. There were so many typos. There were a few where I honestly did not know what it was trying to say, and it kind of, distracted from the storyline. And it was just really interesting to me that there were so many typos. I did a full review on this in Goodreads, and I will link that below. But overall, I really enjoyed this book. And like I said, 4 out of 5 stars. The book that I started this month was The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. It's a little bit into June right now. It's like June 3rd, but I did not read this much in May, but right now I'm on page 459, and this book is magical. It is so freaking good. It is definitely going to be a 5 out of 5 stars. It's incredible. It really just gives a lot of perspective on how World War II did not only affect, like, Jewish people, but it also affected, like the protagonist in this book, a young German girl, and it just really sheds light on a lot of things during World War II that I just don't think gets said a lot, and it was really magical, or it is really magical. I'm still working on it, but I am really enjoying this book. It's super heart-wrenching and just adorable, and I'll have more to say on this later on, but I am in love with this book, and I recommend it to anyone. This is going to be one of those books that I recommend to everyone I know, and I am so surprised I'd never heard of it until BookTube. Lastly, I read Cat and Mouse in Partnership in Grimm's Complete Fairy Tales, and this one, it was really short. I can hardly remember what it was about. Oh yeah, it was about a cat and a mouse who decided to live together, and they stored some fat for when they ran out of food, but the cat stole all the fat, and the mouse was angry, and it was really interesting. Just kind of a cutesy little story that was fun to read, and yes, I am enjoying these so far. I've only read 2, and I enjoyed both of them, so I will continue to let you know how this goes. So those are all the books I read during the month of May. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I will see all of you very soon with a book haul. You are sitting on a pile of books which I need to haul right away, so I will see all of you soon. Goodbye!